Hello, Virgo. All right, we're going to give you a reading today. This is just what you need to know, whatever comes out, okay? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I do read all the comments. I love hearing from you guys, where you're from, what you think, how it resonates. Speaking of, stay tuned to the end. I'm going to get you an oracle card. I want you to let me know how that resonates. These are general messages, guys. It's not gonna click for everybody. Okay, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Check those other placements, sun, moon, and rising. If you do not know those other placements, there is a link in my description box to a free natal or birth chart. It's the same thing. Okay. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, my email is in there too. You can just shoot me an email. We'll get you set up. All right. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Virgo? These have all been shuffled and reshuffled and shuffled again. All right, let's do it for Virgo. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. That is Earth energy, right? Your Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, coming into the current situation, we have the Seven of Swords. All right, the challenge, the blockage, the obstacle is the Six of Swords. I'm struggling. I'm a little OCD. All right, the foundation of the reading. Why is this all happening? We have the Page of Pentacles. The recent past, we have the King of Swords. Your crowning or overall energy is the King of Cups. 2 kings on the board. All right. 3 if you count the one on the bottom. What's going on for you, Virgo? Coming into the near future, we have the 5 of Cups. The energy that you're in or how you see yourself right now is the 9 of Pentacles. Energy external to you that you may or may not be aware of, but that you need to know is the 6 of Cups. The universe's advice, King of Wands. Boy, y'all, we got lots of people in this. What is going on? And your potential outcome is the 7 of Wands. All right. Well, let's clarify. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords. Now, certainly this can be lying, cheating, stealing. This could also be trying to recover what's yours or strategizing to grab everything that's yours or grab what you can and get a move on, okay? So what is this 7 of Swords for my Virgos? What is this 7 of Swords for my Virgos? The 8 of Wands. There could be a situation here where it's like people are taking from you. It may be because you're allowing it. It may be because you don't know. But there is the energy of a lot of back and forth communication or a physical move even. But there's some supercharged, fast forward moving energy here too. What is this? What is this 8 of Wands? And the 10 of Cups. So you could have found out that in a partnership, somebody was being sneaky. You may have learned about it through email, text, that kind of thing, right? Found messages, saw messages. You could have even went somewhere and saw this person doing something that was not, cohesive to a 10 of Cups relationship, right? Like you thought that you had with this person, because your challenge is the 6 of Swords. Your challenge is the actual move on, right? The 7 of Swords, and I get it, it goes in reverse, but the 7 of Swords, it's like somebody's taking from you. So you have to gather what you can and get out of there, right? But that's the struggle. That's the blockage. That's the problem. The Fool, a new beginning, wanting a new beginning. Why is this a problem? What's going on? Not wanting to leave, not wanting to believe it, not wanting to start over. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. You don't feel fulfilled on your own. It's like going in reverse, right? You thought you had this 10 of Cups. You feel like you need this 10 of Cups, this other person to fulfill you. You don't feel like you can fulfill yourself, okay? Which isn't true, I will tell you. So the foundation of the reading is this Page of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one before I say anything. This could be, maybe I'm not. This could be a child. This could be an offer coming in, whatever it is. The pages are the messengers of the deck, right? and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like what's going on is there's an unequal, there's some inequality here, right? And you're giving to someone more than you have. And this could be a child, a spouse, a family member, or whatever it is, right? It's like financially you are giving and giving and giving, and you're close to being out of everything, right? And they're taking, they're allowing you to give everything you've got. This is a selfish person, right? And that is not to say that you don't love them, care about them, respect them, whatever it is. But this is somebody who isn't thinking of you. They're thinking of themselves. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for a long time. You've been stuck in this energy for a long time. So the recent past, the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is very strategic. He's a very linear thinker. He kind of coordinates, plots. He's very good at those kind of things, right? Aquarius energy, although it doesn't have to be an Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is the swords in tarot, but it could just be somebody in that energy. What is this King of Swords doing in the past? Okay. The Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there was a person in the past that you were with that sort of kind of helped you build a life or a situation or a home or something like that. What happened here? What happened in this recent past with this King of Pentacles? King of Centacles. King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. What happened here? The Eight of Swords. You felt very stuck in that connection, like it wasn't going anywhere. There could have been a lot of just, it didn't ever progress. Titus, why are you whining? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, baby. So, that's interesting. I'm not sure who this King of Swords is to you, or if it could be this, we're seeing the same people in different energy, but I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot of people. So why is that Eight of Swords there? What happened with that King of Swords? This could have been somebody who said, I'm not going to continue to rebuild with you or to build with you, right? And it kept you stuck in a situation that was less than. Yeah, you were in a relationship with somebody, and it's like they sort of cut you off at the knees, right? All right, your crowning energy, Titus Clay. You're outside. You've been fed. You've been watered. You've been petted. What do you need, baby? Good gravy. All right, so your crowning energy is the King of Cups. What is this King of Cups? Why is it in the crown energy? This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, right? But this is somebody who typically is emotionally articulate, emotionally intelligent, doesn't get caught up in his emotions. He's sort of able to, balance that heart with that head, right? And the Four of Wands. This could be somebody that you're married to. This could be you. This could be a person that's already in your energy that you're not aware of. What is this King of Cups, Four of Wands? And the Hermit. There you are, Virgo. I feel like you've got somebody on your mind, or you've just got things on your mind that are going to lead you to this King of Cups, Four of Wands energy, which is good energy. It's beautiful. It's balanced, right? But the thing about it, Virgo, is you have to move towards healing, right? And you have to do it on your own. This Hermit energy, if you look at the lantern, the star is in there, right? So the universe will guide you. You just have to start taking the first steps. And it's going to be a slow go, but the energy for you to have a happy relationship with someone and have a happy connection with someone who is emotionally intelligent and doesn't play games with the mind and the heart, right? It's there. It's in your crowning energy. So coming into the near future, the Five of Cups, I feel like this is, I feel like this is you. And don't think that this is judgment, because it's not, but it's kind of like crying over spilled milk, right? Crying over those 3 spilled cups, but you've got those other 2 cups there that are full, right? So don't stay in that energy too long, okay? Don't set up camp there. It's okay to feel your feelings, and that's what this is feeling your feelings. But don't set up camp and live there, okay? Nobody wants to live at the intersection of heartbreak and I can't move or whatever, right? there's also even, there is a castle in the background. It's like there's the potential for you to have things, have stability in a relationship, and have, whatever you ever dreamed of. It's there. You just have to feel these feelings and move on. You've got to take these steps towards kind of this shift to independence, right? Because you've been in this less than energy for a long time. And the problem is you don't see yourself as ever being able to be emotionally stable or emotionally happy on your own. You can, but you've got to feel your feels and then move on. Okay. What is this 5 of Cups? What's going on here for Virgo? Yeah, the 8 of Cups. You've got to eventually leave things in the past that no longer serve you. You've got to move forward and evolve. You've got to just maybe even leave some people behind. But regardless, you can't stay in that 5 of Cups energy, okay? You just can't. You've got to move on. You've got to say, all right, I'm going to get my walking stick and I'm going to get my cape. I'm going to become the hermit. I'm going to move towards healing, right? I'm going to find the path towards healing from this and learning my lessons so I don't go back. And that's when you get a brand new beginning, right? That healing. And nobody ever wants to talk about that part. People always want to hear, oh, well, great things are going to happen to you next Tuesday at 3 p.m. That's just not how it works. Okay. You have to commit to the full cycle of things. You've got to close out this last chapter before you can move to the next one. And this is showing you that. It's telling you that, right? We see that you're sad, you're sorry, whatever, right? With this 5 of Cups, but you've got to feel the feels and then move on, right? And don't let it keep you stuck, because that's when you get a brand new beginning. And that's the beginning for you. Those pentacles are earth energy, and that's who you are, is earth energy, Virgo, right? So your current energy is this 9 of Pentacles. This is where you need to be, right? This 9 of Pentacles, you need to be able to financially stand on your own. And I feel like you could, or you can, or you are, as long as you eliminate this person that's taking and taking and taking. Okay. So what is this 9 of Pentacles? What's this 9 of Pentacles? The Sun. So I feel like Leo season is going to be real important for you. This summer is going to be real important for you. Okay. Into July, into August. You could certainly be a cusper, right? Because it goes Leo and then Virgo. But I'm telling you, you're going to be able to find happiness. You're going to find it in a partner, but you've got to live through this single independence first. You've got to get there. You've got to be able to take care of yourself and understand that you don't need anybody else to take care of you, that you can do it on your own. Sure would be nice to find that happiness, to find that partner, to find that relationship. And you will, as long as you close out this cycle before you start a new one, because otherwise you're just going to keep this on repeat, right? The King of Pentacles, there you are. Or here a person is, doesn't really matter. But I feel like this is you finally pulling yourself together, right? It's like, finally, I understand that I can do it on my own. And I also understand that I attract the energy that I'm in. And I would like to attract a King of Pentacles, right? And we've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So energy external to you that you may or may not be aware of. So this 6 of Cups, this could be children doing this to you, right? But regardless, it talks about the past, right? The 6 of Cups talks about the past, memories, nostalgia, reconciliation, right? But if you don't close out this cycle, that's exactly what you'll do, is you'll reconcile the same energy over and over and over. So it certainly could be a situation where you've got children taking advantage, whatever that means to you. And the 2 of Swords. You need to put a full stop to this. No more. I will no longer allow this. This is not going to happen. I love you. I care about you. But you don't get to continue to take from me. And I feel like sometimes, these people or this person, whatever this energy is, it's like maybe they're saying, oh, hey, can I just get $20 for gas? Well, they're not really using that $20 for gas. They're using it for, I don't know, something else, because, that 7 of Swords means something. So they're being deceitful in some way. But the thing is you're allowing it, right? So full stop, put a full stop to that. And the Knight of Wands. This person is a player. They're playing you. This Knight of Wands is here for a good time, not a long time, but you're going to keep doing it. Okay. they're going to keep taking advantage as long as you allow it, right? So whatever this energy is, this could be a boyfriend that takes from you and doesn't give, but I do feel like it's money. I feel like, they're borrowing, they're taking away from your stability. Okay. And the king or the Knight of Wands can be a player. So he's going to play you over and over. It's going to play on your emotions, play on your feelings, play on your sympathies. Ooh, so the advice from the universe is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, that's Leo energy. So again, summer, but the King of Wands says, I see it. I want it. It's mine. If you want a new future, a new beginning, a new life, a change, you have to grab it. You have to go get it and you have to grab it. Right? You have to not allow the things that are not good for you anymore. You have to, you have to. Yeah, the Three of Swords. You're going to stay in this heartbroken energy until you take your power back. And by taking your power back, I mean literally saying to this person or these people, whatever, you are not going to take from me anymore. You will not take from my stability. You will not take from my happiness. You will not use my sympathies and my feelings against me, right? Because it's heartbreaking and they're keeping you heartbroken, on the verge of tears all the time. And then justice. Yeah, there's got to be some justice for this. There's got to be some balance. If this is somebody that you're married to, this looks like a divorce. If this is somebody that you're living with, this looks like one of us has got to go and it ain't going to be me, right? Like there has to be a balance. There has to be. This could even be just some kind of contractual obligation that you have with a person that they have taken advantage of. But this is the universe is, rebalancing the situation, right? Reestablishing balance. And that's exactly what you need. That's, Libra energy. But, you've got to, there's a fine line between cutting somebody off that you care about, and making them understand that it's not because you don't love them, or it's not because you don't care about them, or it's not because you don't, or because you want to see them, struggling or going without. It's just because if you don't take care of you first, how the heck are you going to take care of anybody else ever again? Right? You got to get out of this cycle. And it could be kind of a long climb uphill, but we have to do what we have to do. All right. So your potential outcome is the Seven of Wands. This is you learning to kind of defend yourself. Everybody coming at you wanting something and you saying, absolutely not. Right. And all you have to do is turn around. They've backed you into a corner, like you're going off the edge of a cliff. But all you have to do is turn around and jump. And there's your new beginning. Saying, nope, I refuse to allow this. I'm not going to allow this. I want my own new beginning, right? I like it. Let's clarify it. Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Cut them off. Speak your truth. This is that realization that you're like, I get it. This is where I need to go. Sorry. Ooh. That kind of epiphany. That clarity that you get all of a sudden. Okay, I had to pause it so I could cough more. My allergies are killing me. Okay, again, cutting them off. Sorry, we're not going to do this anymore. There's the sword, right? The Ace of Swords and the Justice card, right? You have to cut them off in order to reestablish balance in your life. That's the only way that this is going to work. Okay? So turn around off of that corner or off of that cliff and jump, because you've got a new beginning. And I see that it's hard for you. It's hard. It is hard. It's hard to start over, right? But we have to. And then the Page of Cups. So this is somebody I feel like that's going to keep trying to suck you in with their sob story, sad story, whatever, right? And I've got the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is telling me that it's up to you. You can let these people keep coming at you, or you can use this sword and cut them off and reestablish balance. Okay. All right. Let's get an oracle card for you. What do we have here? So we have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I feel like this is kids. I feel like this is kids playing on your emotions, wanting things from you, wanting things from you, wanting things from you. We've got 2 pages, and another page over here that's immature energy. You've got to cut them off. That Ace of Swords again. This is the Justice card of the Minor Arcana. You've got to reestablish that balance, because if you don't, they're always going to be reaching out to you, wanting money, and you're going to give it. Okay. Titus Clay, I will open the door so you can go back and forth and drag mud in just a minute. Okay. Silly dog. Okay. Let's get an oracle card. This could you know, reflect this situation. It could just be a random message you need to hear. Take it as it resonates, right? All right. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Gracefully aging. You're getting older, right? If you do not start putting back some things for you, it's going to be a hard time. Okay? You are not getting younger. None of us are, right? And here we have welcome the new, right? Take that first step. Jump off of that cliff and start a new beginning. Cut the people off that need to be cut off in the ways that they need to be cut off, right? I'm not saying never speak to them again or whatever. I'm just saying this behavior has got to go so that you can welcome the new. I love that for you guys. I think it's a really beautiful message. Came through pretty strongly. This is what I have for you guys. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. If you want a personal reading, shoot me an email. That's in the description box. And in the meantime, I'm sending you tons of love, luck, light, abundance, and all the manifesting, you know, to be successful, right? Because you're gonna need it. All right, folks, that's what I got for you. I will see you next time.